Hey y'all. Y'all hear that? The silence. There's a dog. Started doing this a little bit the last few days. I guess I do it by default sometimes. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all have to have background noise going all the time? Seems like I do more than I want to, but business I'm in creates a lot of solitude. And I know when I'm out there tilling or planting or get the lucky chance to go fishing, you're kind of alone with your thoughts. And things looking here a little different when that happens. I'm up here in an old pear orchard at the top of the hill on this old place. And I've kind of been thinking lately about time and its passage. And not hung up on nostalgia necessarily, but it bears noting. But thinking about the old paths. A good friend of mine has been talking about that a little bit lately. I'm definitely on an old path right now. You can't tell it by looking around me, but this is an old pear orchard. Had the trees are still over there, but there's nothing left of them. They're just forked stumps. But we used to come up here as a kid and family and pick pears and put them up. But more importantly, this spot of ground, even though it's all timber now, was probably one of the most fertile spots on this old place for growing vegetables. Can't tell it. And goodness, that's only been 45 years ago. Sure grew up quick, didn't it? Got me to thinking in 2124, all of us watching this probably won't be here anymore. We'll just be names, and some folks will remember us. But you give it another 100 years, and we'll definitely just be names on a wall. All the stuff that we chase every day, paying for the big expensive cars and burning our candle at both ends. I'm the worst one of us. But, well, except for the expensive car piece. I don't even know if I really know my grandfather's grandfather, other than just a name and maybe one story. And that's where we'll be soon. Yet we keep running at it like we're going to really achieve something with all the hurry and bustle. There's something in us that wants something a little better. There's two people on the polar end of the spectrum in the Bible. One had it all and one lost it all. And on both ends of the spectrum, at the end of the day, they said it was all for naught outside of their love for Christ. That time God. I'm talking about two Old Testament icons that we know well, one being Solomon, wisest and richest on the earth at that time, and Job, who lost it all. But they both was sure to make their election that God was supreme, and no matter how much they had or how much they didn't have, that's where it was at. So you get quiet. Get up in your own little pear orchard. Maybe it's the backyard. Those quiet, still voices and unctions from our good Lord are hard to hear. And when we distract ourselves with all the noise and craziness of a daily life, we can't hear it. Doesn't mean the sound isn't there, right? That cricket's still a chirping, the bird's still a singing, but we got too much going on to hear it. It's amazing the clarity you'll get just slowing down and turning everything off and meditating a little bit, right? We got rain coming.